Stop scrolling. This place is so dangerous, it literally changed the map of Europe. Before we go any further, hit like, subscribe, and comment if you ever visit Chernobyl, or if you simply pass away at the front gate. This is Chernobyl, Ukraine, the site of the worst nuclear disaster in human history. And no, this is not a movie plot. This actually happened. Let's rewind to April 26, 1986. It was 1:23 a.m. at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant near the city of Pripyat. Engineers were running a late-night safety test on reactor number 4. The goal was simple: see if the reactor could still cool itself during a power outage. What could go wrong? Everything. Due to design flaws, bad decisions, and exhausted workers, the reactor became unstable. Power surged out of control. Operators tried to shut it down, but instead, the reactor exploded. Not melted, exploded. The blast blew off a 2,000-ton concrete lid. A fireball shot radioactive material into the sky. And for the first time ever, a nuclear reactor core was fully exposed to the open air. Imagine the sun, but angry, invisible, and toxic. The explosion released radiation hundreds of times stronger than the atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki combined. Radioactive particles drifted across Ukraine, Belarus, Russia, and into Europe. And here's the scary part. At first, nobody told the public. The nearby city of Pripyat, home to nearly 50,000 people, went about its day. Kids went to school. Couples got married. People went fishing right next to radioactive fallout. Officials waited 36 hours before evacuating the city. By then, it was already too late. Residents were told to pack light and leave for 3 days. Most never returned. Their homes, toys, photos, and lives were frozen in time. Pripyat became a ghost city overnight. Firefighters were the first responders. They had no protective gear, no radiation suits, no warning. They climbed onto the burning reactor roof to put out flames made of radioactive graphite. Many of them absorbed lethal doses of radiation within minutes. Some died within days. Others suffered for years. They are remembered as heroes. And without them, the disaster would have been far worse. Now let's talk about radiation. Radiation is invisible. You can't smell it. You can't see it. You don't feel it right away. But it destroys cells from the inside out. Victims experienced nausea, burns, hair loss, organ failure, and something called acute radiation syndrome. Their bodies literally couldn't repair themselves. It's like your DNA rage-quitting life. To contain the damage, the Soviet Union sent in hundreds of thousands of workers known as liquidators. Their job was to clean radioactive debris, build containment structures, and stop the spread. Many worked for seconds at a time on the reactor roof because the radiation was so intense. Seconds. If they stayed longer, they would die. Eventually, a massive concrete structure called the sarcophagus was built around the destroyed reactor. Later, it was replaced by the new safe confinement, a giant steel arch designed to contain radiation for the next 100 years. Because yes, this thing is still dangerous. Today, the area around Chernobyl is called the exclusion zone, a 1,000 square mile region where human settlement is restricted. And here's the plot twist. Nature came back. With humans gone, wildlife slowly returned. Wolves, deer, boars, lynx, and even bears roamed the area. Forests grew through abandoned buildings. Trees burst through classrooms and apartment floors. It's beautiful and horrifying. Some animals show genetic mutations. Some plants grow oddly shaped. And radiation hotspots still exist where standing too long could be deadly. It's like Earth said, "I'll handle it, but y'all are banned." Chernobyl became a symbol of human error, secrecy, and technological arrogance. It showed what happens when systems fail and information is hidden. And then, decades later, Chernobyl went viral again. In 2019, a TV series brought global attention back to the disaster. Tourism surged. People wanted selfies in gas masks. Influencer energy met radioactive history. Yes, guided tours exist now. And no, you're not supposed to lick anything. Visitors are monitored for radiation exposure. Paths are controlled. Certain areas remain strictly off limits. Because this isn't a theme park. It's a warning. Chernobyl changed nuclear safety worldwide. Reactor designs were improved. Emergency protocols were rewritten. Transparency became essential. All because one night, one test, and one explosion showed how fragile control really is. And here's the part that really hits. Chernobyl will not be fully safe for tens of thousands of years. The land remembers. The buildings decay. The reactor sleeps. But the radiation stays. Chernobyl isn't scary because of monsters or ghosts. It's scary because it actually happened. Because it was caused by humans. And because the consequences are still unfolding. So the next time you flip a switch and the lights turn on, remember Chernobyl. If this story shook you, hit like, subscribe for more real-world mysteries, and comment what place you want covered next, because some places aren't haunted by spirits. They're haunted by history.